Hey guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Polytone TV. My name is Brandon Karadzinski, and today we're actually going to be doing another music review, but today it's not going to be of a full-length album or an EP. We're just going to be looking at a single today. This was a single that was put out by a band called Novelists, and the song is called Voyager. Now, Novelists are a five-piece band from Paris, France, and they're definitely more of the heavier on the metalcore side. They definitely have a lot of gent elements as well. So it was definitely interesting to listen to this track. This is actually the first track I've ever listened to by them. My friends have always mentioned, hey, you should check out this sick new band. They're called Novelists, and I never got around to checking them out, but now I finally checked out this song, and I listened to it. I kind of dug it. I thought it was pretty cool. They definitely catered to more of the heavier side, which was fun for me to listen to this track because I don't really listen to much heavy music as much anymore. So it was really cool to listen to this track and see if there was anything new. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. So the song didn't have very much of an intro, it just kind of went right into it. It started off with a little bit of a lead riff that was played, which I thought was really nicely executed. I think overall this track really benefited nicely from the strong instrumentation that the band has. The instrumentalists are really, really good and really, really solid. There was also, as the song progressed more, they had more of the palm muting, the more gent elements. I know gent has a lot to do with the breakdown aspect of it and just being kind of more rhythmic. It's basically palm muting with rhythm, from what I understand. That technique as far as guitar playing. I'm not going to try to sound like I'm some gent expert or anything, but yeah, I thought the instrumentals to the track were really cool, and it definitely made it more of an uplifting track. As far as the vocals go, I thought they had a nice tone. I thought they were cool. I did like the viciousness in the singer's scream vocals. I do like the tone of that, but there were times where it's just kind of his phrasing kind of fell short. It was just kind of hard to make out some of the lyrics, even from the screaming aspect, and also even the clean vocals too. I think it just could be like an accent barrier thing because they are from Paris, France, so there is that hurdle to get over, especially when you're trying to get the production just right and just making sure that the vocals stick out in a good certain way. But I think that could just be one thing that could be worked on. Again, I like the sound of his voice, it just phrasing could be a little bit worked on. And his clean vocals I thought were really, really good too. What I like most about them is in most of the heavier genres you hear kind of more high-pitched voices, and it was really nice for a change to hear more of a low-range clean vocal. And I really like that because I'm not really too into the whole whiny vocals, and I thought that the lower range vocals really went well with the rest of the track because it was just kind of made it feel more full. So overall, I really did like this song, and it was a cool introduction into this band. So yeah, those were really the only critiques that I had about the song. I think the band is really solid. I think they have a lot of good things going for them. They have the tight instrumentation. They have a solid sound. Again, the thing that that kind of took away from certain parts of the song was really just the phrasing and the vocals. And I think that'll come in time. I know they're a really young band. And overall, I think that they got a good future for themselves. So to give this song a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I was kind of drawn in between 7 out of 10 and 8 out of 10. I wanted to do 7 out of 10 because this isn't really the style of music that I listen to that much anymore, and just like the phrasing issue that I had with the vocals and all. But at the same time, I was leaning more towards an 8 as well because this is the first track I've ever listened to by these guys, so I don't really have much of a basis to go off of. So I just kind of met in the middle and said 7.5 out of 10. So I like this song. I think it's real solid, and it's a new single of theirs that's on their upcoming full-length album that's going to be coming out on November 6th. So stay tuned for that. Good work. So that was my review of the new track by a band called Novelists. For those of you who were expecting a full-length album review, I apologize that this was not that. I am working on my next one. The next one I'm actually going to be doing a review on is actually the new Mayday Parade album, which is called Black Lines. And I'm excited to review that one because Mayday has been a favorite band of mine for a little while. They've always put out solid releases, and I'm always excited to listen to their new stuff. And the reason why I've been kind of holding off on that one is because the album hasn't come out yet, and I've been trying to wait for some streams to come out so that way I could just be early on it and start doing my homework on it. But I just kind of have to be more strategic, and of course these albums that I want to review don't come out on the days that I normally do my reviews, so I've just been having to plan my schedule around that. So expect a new review video within the next few days, and thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, check out the band Novelists. I'm going to put their link below in the description, and thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for more. Bye.